You are watching Liberty Online TV. This is Liberty Orange.
Okay. Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time we for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe now.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will they bring the program come to you this morning. My name na Khadija Bangura.
And Mena Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today is Thursday, the 31st day of October 2024. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, if people be member, inside May, where the Sierra Leone Bar Association be all the election, plenty of the membership, they will not be glad with the outcome of that particular election day. And the executive, where they run the affairs of the Sierra Leone Bar Association right now. Well, in set of people in there's aside now, Usai then said and they plan for launch a law society in a salon. Well, how this society will get for work, now all of that will discuss inside this edition of the Breakfast Show.
Well, this and other issues them, like the All People's Congress, when at the main opposition party yesterday, then be all the monthly press conference, Usai, them been talk about different things there where they feel say as opposition party, not they go right to the country, and some part things there where the APC member of parliament them na the end of month press conference be talk na that they're not going for support any decision for remove the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce. When at the program you go get update from the deputy opposition leader to na parliament where na Honorable Aon K, and also as Sunayeri from Mabel where they get the interim spokesperson when the public relations officer for the Law Society Sierra Leone where they go launch tomorrow at the New Brookfields Hotel. Waiting this organization get for day, but waiting get for be their mandate. All of that you go know inside the program this morning. Well, for April for talk more about the Law Society of Sierra Leone, where some set of lawyers then go launch tomorrow at the New Brookfields Hotel. Now the studio this morning, I want to welcome Claude Bami Davis, in the interim public relations officer for the Law Society Sierra Leone. Good morning, Bami, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Mabel. Good morning, Liberty TV, and good morning, viewers.
All right, that's now Claude Bami Davis in the interim public public relations officer for the Law Society Sierra Leone, where some set of lawyers then come together and decide for form this association, where then go launch tomorrow at the New Brookfields Hotel. Waiting this day, but waiting for them vision, their mandate, and how they go for operate. All of that, Claude Bami Davis go tell we this morning at the breakfast show. We they continue the program. Not forget say Liberty Anniversary Project. Still they go on. Also will be launch this project, and they kindly request say Ona will view as them as they turn 1 year in November. Of course, tomorrow in November, the 1 year anniversary celebration they begin, and we'll get different activity them we'll get for do. But the project still they go on. Also will kindly request say Ona support Liberty Online TV, as this now one of the credible platform them where they bring Cantona on bias stories them, and they celebrate 1 year of being free, fearless, and inclusive. So whatever donation you get, now for send them to the numbers them where you they see or they display on the screen. And you're then at the diaspora, you don't follow we for this past 1 year. You want for support we so that we'll go able for sustain the institution. You go do any international money transfer, and you can send them to Mabel Kaba as in the chair for the anniversary committee. Well, we continue the breakfast show, and this morning we get plenty issues they will get for look at inside the breakfast show.
All right, well, we're continuing among them plenty issues and the way we look at inside this edition of the breakfast show. We go first now the All People's Congress, APC party, USAI. We see say the one day when the members of parliament them under the All People's Congress, APC party, can get monthly press conference where they can hold them party headquarters for tell journalists and the public, but still them working day of national interest. Also they can go update the journalists and the public, waiting the opposition don't they do. Well, yesterday they hold one of them press conference. Also then go talk about the issue we get for do with the Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce and Samba Momode case we all know say the government reports we don't come out and we don't go in parliament, but the members of parliament them not be done debate yet. Well, yesterday at the APC press conference, now one of the thing and done the way the APC members of parliament them been discussed. Also the opposition leader in parliament, Honorable Abdul Kagbo talks say the All People's Congress APC party now go get for the parts of this particular debate the day where the members of parliament and go decide on that report day in outcome. Well, fellow, we know more about what happened yesterday at the APC parliamentary member of parliament and press conference where we join with reporter Al Hassan Kuroma Wibindede.
Wednesday, October 30 this year, the opposition party APC, honorable members of parliament, they may discuss on the topic the opposition position on the Auditor General's tribunal and the Millennium Challenge Corporation MCC Compact. Honorable Abdul Kagbo, now the leader of the opposition of parliament, inside Yon talk, he said them as opposition, not the support for pull the Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce and in Deputy Tamba Momo.
And as members of the opposition, it will be a disservice to we if we join for vote in favor of the removal of the Auditor General and in Deputy, when all evidence is going to show say they do the correct thing and they follow the right processes.
A continue for talk about issues we get for do with receipts inside the tribunal report.
Kindly note that the attached receipt received from your side is fake. I'm not related to our hotel Lancaster Eden Garden. And as for the invoice, it is not paid till now. So meaning they go at the hotel, and whether they give the auditors then the receipt, the hotel say the receipt whether they submit to the auditors then a fake receipt, and they say even the invoice whether they give them the money whether for paying at the hotel up till now they don't pay the money. So when they make them go with Lara and Tamba now tribunal, now because they say they contact the hotel without they not consult the one where they the audit when at the office of the president. So then one. And also we get the hotel in South Africa where they write for proof whether now the hotel issue the receipt or not. In fact, the hotel writes them say they want no that give the auditors the that receipt because then the hotel want take legal action because not to the receipt standing, and the hotel end up for saying the original receipt now the hotel. So we as people the way make accountability people the way they face corruption. We believe say all corrupt practices not for be treated under the carpet.
Honorable Alpha Timbo, now the Deputy National Secretary General of the APC, been gets this for say.
The National Publicity Secretary and the publicity team done do a great job over the past weeks for engage the media on the activities and developments within the party and the country as it relates to the operations of the APC. One particular one, and the one we have to do with the implementation of the recommendations inside the tripartite report. Quite recently, we are all aware, the anniversary of the signing of the dialogue agreement, the National Agreement for Unity, come to pass. Will have been the 18th of October 2023. 1 year afterwards, 2024, the international moral guarantors that will be there at the time, they come back for come and assess development and progress where the parties to the agreements don't make on the agreement on the dialogue agreement. They meet with the APC, they meet with the government, and they meet with other institutions. And one thing we'll make very clear to them, that while we acknowledge that progress not be made on some of the agreements, on some of the resolutions inside the agreement, there are many we're concerned about.
The National Secretary General of the APC party, Lansana Dumbuya Esquire, on one audio where the Chief Minister do bought the resolution of the tripartite recommendations.
I want to address the Chief Minister in audio 34. That in audio 34, where he talks on Boku, blah, 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 and then because he left for talk like a way kite court. He talks say, they don't comply with all things in the agreement. That's not a true for now. I want you to put them out say you're not correct. Resolution 1 and Resolution 2 don't complete, they don't complete them. Resolution 1, if you remember, now for make the president for being talk, then we said Samoa talk, then also Resolution 2 for let Dr. Samoa come out talk. Resolution 3, the tripartite committee, they don't present a report also. We get to make sure that we implement them and then report them and resolution and the recommendations. We get to implement them. If we not implement them, as a party, we will not consider it as complete. It is ongoing. The first phase has been completed, which is the submission of the report.
Honorable Abdul Kago, leader of the opposition, end up for call on members of the party for come as one for CC the government release all political prisoners and all waiting there inside the tripartite recommendations. Liberty Online TV, Al Hassan Kuma, the report.
All right, we continue with the breakfast show where they can to you live from Liberty Online TV with the stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also now our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Well, that's not be yesterday. Usai the APC member of Parliament them all the every end of month press briefing. Usai then can tell the public and their supporter them about different issues them where they as opposition party not glad about. Well, from that press conference, they will can talk to the deputy opposition leader too na parliament when a honorable Aon K, where we can give you updates but then position where they don't take for Seka Lara Taylor Pierce where he say they no go they part of him as APC member of parliament them because them believe say Lara Taylor Pierce not do anything and it been work within the mandate of the law. Well, we will join Honorable Aon K later as INSEF go can give them position. But before that, earlier I'll be introduce Claude Bami Davis, when are the interim public relations officer for the Law Society, where some set of lawyers them don't come together and decide for form this Law Society Sierra Leone. Waiting this organization or association get for walk around. Now that make Claude Bami Davis join me at the studio this morning in the interim public relations officer. We can tell you more about this particular association. Good morning again, Mr. Davis.
Good morning.
All right, as we don't tell our viewers them, if we remember back, some time back, as a bar association, been going to Kenima, also be supposed to get on a AGM, also can talk about different things that we get for do with the welfare of lawyers them and safe how go continue for work together as lawyers them and work within on a mandate as a bar association. But everybody know how the AGMJ be end from day be get some issues with the current and battle executive and self been go na the new book feels hotel a lot of issues then be happen be end up go courts at some point. All of a sudden then see some of them phases there back say then they launch a law society. Start for tell the viewers then what exactly this law society they bought.
Okay, thank you very much. This law society now an idea we want to say we've been done there for a very long time. You know, senior practitioners, legal practitioners who confirm this. Now being thing where we don't table for make reform. But as times change and we with them, we look and now say this is an appropriate time, especially where we say the bar don't they go. Take 10 years backwards, you will not say lawyers them not be plenty as 10 years forward. So we don't look and say the bar association has been just an entity and it don't get overwhelmed with handling their activities and welfare of lawyers. So we think about it, say since the law society be always done there on the pipeline, just that it was not executed or established. This is about the right time for make we establish them so that it will complement the effort and the activities of the bar association. We want to make the public know say we all will be part. We not form the law society for can compete with the Sierra Leone Bar Association because we cannot compete with ourselves. We're members of the Bar Association as well. So we just come and say, okay, let us establish this body so that it will support the Bar Association, and then the scope of there's a difference we primary focus. Now that for the Bar Association, it limited only to people, them lawyer that we qualify for practice inside salon. We do the bar exam, the bar finals. But for the law society, it gets a broader scope. We don't hear it, but many of we colleagues them they practice in other country, but they not don't see it. We don't ban a salon. So waiting we don't plan for doing that. Since they're not the part of the bar association because they not don't do the bar finals of Sierra Leone, we say let us have a professional body. We go accommodate them with colleagues then they overseas. You get people them way they practice law in California, you get people who they practice law in Jamaica, you get many other countries them, but they not qualify for practice law in salon. So you're leaving them out in a local professional body. So now all them focus then we don't put together and say make we form the law society. We go capture all them people and we qualify for practice law in other jurisdictions. All
right, Claude, continue for the with the program. In case you just a tune in, you watch the breakfast show live na Liberty Online TV, and that's now being Claude Bami Davis in the interim public relations officer for the Law Society Sierra Leone. We then go launch tomorrow na the new book Fields Hotel as another year reform. Then they set up this particular body not to can compete with the Salon Bar Association.
All right, we continue with the breakfast show, and like we've been telling earlier, we've been going at the All People's Congress, APC party. Also, we'll be doing a few of the things them way the members of parliament been talking yesterday inside the monthly press conference. Also, they expressed their young position regarding the issue we get for do with Lara Taylor Pierce and Tamba Momo. Well, for that we get more details on the position of the parliamentarians from the side of the All People's Congress, APC party. Will they join on the virtual link now? Honorable Aaron Aruna Kuruma, we're in a deputy opposition leader in a parliament. Good morning, Honorable, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Yes, good morning, viewers. Good morning, Mr.
All right. So we just don't tell the viewers them. Yesterday, one of the parliamentarians them from the All People's Congress, APC party now on a monthly briefing where one can get on a party headquarters. Been begin make mention of on a position regarding Lara Taylor Pierce in issue and Sef Tamba Momo. And we all know say right now the reports where government's been do for SECA, waiting and waiting, then say them fair not from the investigation where they do against Lara Taylor Pierce and Tamba Momo. The reports in a parliament and everybody in here now there on parliament also one of the members of parliament them will go for talk when we want for debates and decide. For the benefits of them one, they will not only follow the issue. Waiting the All People's Congress, APC party make up of all this way they happen before we can talk about on a position officially when the documents on go get for debate them. Wait on a make up of the issue.
Well, so we see the whole issue as an unfortunate development in we country, because especially so we over time we don't get an institution, we don't stand the test of time. We all know the kind of reports them we the audit service Leone, we don't the pool the tell way the All People's Congress begin governance. So a point that when this government come, now then find it they need a use, even though they were opinions. They considered them as facts. They took them to CRI and they were tried in the courts of appeal, and most of their findings or their opinions, which as they were considered, were upheld. And to us, we see say this is like a gross reversal of the gains we don't make in the transparency space in the country. For make somebody, we get the responsibility for catch thief man. He catch thief man say this person don't thief. You will get your property, wait for be interested for confirm as to whether indeed thief don't take place. The way we can report and not for all as thief man. So we see say this one very unfortunate and a very much uncalled for and unprecedented, because no sign nothing at the wall according to records where anytime government not take up on itself for just conduct a kangaroo investigation on an Auditor General for merely doing a work. So we see and say in gross contravention of section 1196, we talk say during the course of the audit of the Auditor General, he not to be subjected under the direction of anybody, not even the president. So to we as a party, we consider that to be very, very much unfortunate, and we see them as a +1 -10 in the transparency space.
Honorable, we yesterday during the breakfast show been talked to a civil society activist when Abubakar Kamara, when the coordinator for BAN, as they self get a position, then do the analysis on the tribunal reports and findings, and for them they feel like say a disadvantage, then disadvantage Lara Taylor Pierce and in Deputy Tamba Momo. Now this particular tribunal reports they before in a parliament and for debate and votes, because the office of the president will recommend say the AG for follow the right procedure them for remove Lara Taylor Pierce, and the call they now and now Sierra Leone and they look up to now waiting on a position where this guy for reach before on a table in a parliament.
Well, we position we don't make them very clear. To me, I think say no other right position, not the way the AG get for take, because the whole process itself it starts with wrong things. Maki, when you go to the constitution, where you go section 137(5) of the constitution, clear as to which are the processes they will involve for suspend or set up a tribunal. In this instance, we see say instead they set up the tribunal first with the requirements of the constitution before they suspend the Auditor General. We see the other way around. Then suspend the Auditor General without giving her or her deputy reasons as to why they suspend them. And after months, after many cries from civil society organizations and from other political actors like the opposition, and at the turn in turn now adhere to section 1375 of the constitution. When in the first way they don't do, if you make sure say you set up the tribunal, it only suspend the Auditor General where you present the question for the determination of the removal of the Auditor General to the tribunal where you don't set. That's not the term where if you suspend them. But see, all of those ones, they are eroded, they don't respect them. And even where the Auditor General and in deputy file now appeal courts before even the commencement of the trial to date, then case they not ever call them. To me, we think say, and to we as a party, we see them for be a very negative development na the history of this country. So to me, I'm not inside of opposition. It's very clear, make it very clear yesterday. What's wrong at the beginning will always be wrong. This tribunal from the beginning was wrong, and that's why even when they go conduct the hearings themselves, everything totally wrong. Then, as I say, when you look at the Audit Act of 2014, Section 11(2) of the Audit Act, it tells you say the auditor gets responsibility for conduct audits in line with INTOSAI standards them. We mean say anything where INTOSAI say na law, because we mentioned na the Audit Service Act of 2014. It is already law. And if whatever you do, they go for benchmark am. So if for any reason the auditor conduct an audit, then it say something they will create some doubts. He decided for use a statute or regulation where they now one part of the INTOSAI regulation ISA 240 or ISSAI 2240, where talk say for anything the auditor get reason for doubt a particular document, it can refer to the third party. And that's exactly what the auditors did. It didn't have the law, and the INTOSAI Director General now in testimony report where you go reference as paragraph 229 of the tribunal report, it can make it very clear. For see, the auditors acted in line with the professional code of conduct. It is provided for, and they not see no side, no provision all day where talk say you need for don't conduct to the audit, consult with the auditee before you go do third party verification. And the revelations are kind they go shock una. We make the auditors them take the revelation for be facts. So, and it's on the side of Parliament, we don't make a position very clear. For as long as it has to do with constitutionality, when it is right for the country, we are always supporting. But this one wrong, we think say if we support the removal of the Auditor General, trust me, it will be a very bad precedent, and it will be as a motivation for make all other future Auditor Generals always erode independence in the conduct of the audit. And we not go allow this only station. We don't stand the test of time. We don't become the only hope for transparency reporting in this country, for make we allow for be killed under we watch. So now make it very clear. We are not going to vote in line with government, and we don't call the president for making reconsider in position on the removal of the Auditor General and in deputy.
In all of their wrongdoing there where you don't outline, so what you go say to somebody, you go say Ona as APC member of parliament and an accomplice to the government for do that some of them wrong here, because Ona be get a platform, Ona be get parliament for make Ona position and call out the government from the first day where they begin do all of their wrong things there, so we just don't outline.
Well, these are things where we call many times. You follow the debates. These are things where we condemn. Although virtually we condemn them in no singular terms. We do them many times. We not say it's totally wrong, and ways are very wrongly. But mark you, Khadija, you on parliament. We don't be parliamentary reporter. You know, say parliament or I would say MPs. You go properly day in place for discuss a document when the proper day before you. So okay, we say okay because of then say the president say when you look at the constitution, declare. Then get the right for conduct a tribunal on the Auditor General in an instance where they get reason say it don't involve himself in some professional misconduct. Even though the whole process, those are processes we raise. We make reference to section 1375. For say don't turn about everything. Before you suspend, if you don't set up tribunal. Those were issues we raised, but they went ahead. So me, even when the project give signs of even what happened at the courts, even where the lady file in papers for men and determine the composition of even the tribunal, they don't ever call that matter too. So we don't call this thing many times. But I think say this is the most appropriate time where the documents don't be laid in the table of parliament. We don't see an answer now a parliamentary document. We now get the opportunity for properly scrutinize and make a position. And upon scrutinizing that document, Naimik will come up yesterday and make a position and ready for articulate this position and continue for make the noise na parliament for make government listen.
Opinion say, despite waiting APC go get for do, the Sierra Leone People's Party members of parliament them go get for end up for conclude say them for pull the Auditor General. Being that una don't take this position, so una not go for votes in that favor. How best una the members of parliament them they try for influence the ruling party when the all people's the Sierra Leone People's Party, sorry. How best una they try for influence them for let una see if una go able for strike a compromise where it comes to issue of national interest we get for do with accountability like this?
Well, I get hope in the current speaker we get. I think said that and this not get for do with APC, not get for do with SLPP. This get for do with Sierra Leone. We are talking about issues we get for do with keeping the only institution when are the most credible watchdog for public accounts in this country when are the audit service. And we thereabouts with the recommendations of the tribunal. If we vote in favor of them, the implication of Ango means say not a time again when whether you are ACC commissioner or whether you are Auditor General or anybody where they head an accountability institution go be independent anymore, because it always afraid to say for any time where you pull a credible report or a critical report against the office of the president when a public office we're subject to audit, it will be called to book and it will be reprimanded or in turn will even lose his job. Wait to me, love just say bye-bye to transparency. And we get responsibility on the members of parliament. We are not say we get for the role for all the executive to account. And one of those roles now for make sure say the services the way they don't put now the government budget for saying they deliver for people them. Therefore deliver them using the 3 E's. They go be efficient, then get for be effective, and they get for based on economy. They get for get value for money. And we are this is with the only one we will give you insights as to what they happen in the implementation of some of these contracts. Now the audit service, Sierra Leone. So I think say we, despite the composition of parliament, we are not saying government, there's no way they will get 2/3. It's very clear. We are 149. SLP gets 81. We get 14 parliamentships. We get 2 way from the APC where most time they vote with them. Total will be like 97. So I go speak to the 52. We're so much we call the B52. We're so much united. We're so much there together. And if we not get 2 person where they come up from that 52 for join them, there is no way we get the 2/3. Because when you look into section 137(7) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, it tells you say for make you able to pull out your journal, that report where the tribunal don't present to parliament, it get for be supported by a vote of 2/3 majority of members of parliament. And in the constitution, any side where they say 2/3 majority of members of parliament, it means say therefore can 2/3 of all the members of parliament them where they, and in this parliament we are 149. So 2/3 of them now 99 MPs. So even if you add Allman, you add the SLP, law say they vote because of party lines or whatsoever, there is no way they will get the 2/3 without involvement. And we have raised that. We don't have to put this country into embarrassment. We are also part of governance. And we have called on the president. If the president at some point rejects the finance bill because of the inclusion of the unaccountable interest, in turn again, they can hold the auditor, or can reprimand the auditor, subject them to a report for we go gear towards for removal for merely putting in office into accountability. To me, we see a complete reverse as to that kind of huge gain we be make during that time where he return the Finance Act to Parliament, follow expunge the inclusion of the unaccountability interest. So this will be a national call to all MPs. We call on everybody, civil society, when enjoying in the advocacy. And if members of parliament, let me make sure say we once again show people and say we are not there to represent just our parties, but we are there to represent the people of this country. And we know when we get an audit service, we're dependent. When you get an audit service, we're not the audit in line with the international best practices, as stipulated in section 11(2) of the Audit Service Act, it means no donor no get confidence for give more money. So this report, they are not just mere reports. In waiting how they rate we, it depends to waiting the auditor they say. The World Bank they look into what the auditor they say. IMF will look into what the auditor they say. We need money for make it continue for Canada, this country, and there's no way we will get an audit when at the one of the source documents where international donors in the reference will get time we no go produce credible report with the stand the of time. Let us put to Sierra Leone this time around. Say indeed we are there for the people and not just for our parties. So I get confidence in the speaker where they now, and I also believe that the president now make will call him to attention for making rethink in position. I not say Kindo, if we don't do answer and the impressed, I not say even though the impressed the past 3 cabinets approve them, but after debates and after the outcry of the public, when he go time for do the assent, he return them back to parliament. My president, you have another opportunity. People have cried. The international bodies where the audit service subjected to when are into side. The ICASL, when are the only body we get the mandate for determining the professionalism or the conduct of auditors. Don't come and uphold the conduct of the Auditor General and the Deputy for say they act within the code of ethics, and that's all what they do they within statute, they within the law. I think to say it is high time that the president be well informed. I think say he was ill-informed initially. Now that you don't get all them facts there, I think say for the interest of accountability, for the interest of progress in this country, I think say he need forget to rethink and put an halt into whatever intention where the government gets for remove the Auditor General and the deputy.
This get for be a secret ballot outside the members of parliament go get for do the voting and decide. And it's good the party APC party aware say when I get 2 members them already we're likely for vote in favor of waiting government wants. So the position where when I don't take say when I not go for the part of that voting, is it consensus being that the members of parliament are the APC when I get a large number 2, apart from the 2 the one that they suspect say go get for the part of government plan. This agreement when I get say when a position is when I not get for vote, the remaining APC member them agree to this position or na the executive no more.
Well, we get a parliamentary leadership where the membership trust. And this is not to the first term, and also what happened, they will do the elections of the speaker. We go up to 2 terms. They use all means try for go around the 52 MPs. We continue for a poll. We majority. We of course na the 52. So we get control of members them, and we not say we are there to serve the people. That's why the APC, that's the advantage of formation of APC. And I am for a short salute and say, without the involvement of the 52 MPs, apart from the 2 where already don't go, there is no way the government will get the 2/3 where section 137 7 of the constitution talk about. And we don't make them very clear. We're not going to go to that situation where we get for group and voting, we create rank or whatsoever. But it is secret, whether it is open, but President calls say for anything they say 2/3 majority, na secret ballot. Even though it is the speaker and can determine the method of voting, especially when it comes to whether for go secret or for go by raising of hands or collection. But in this case, not to collection of voices, not pull out force. For anything they say 2/3, then they give you ballot paper, you go vote. And I want for a short salary and say, we the 52 MPs, if none of you not join, for which you not go join, there is no way the government will get the 2/3 majority. Now you make a call government. We roll in a parliament, not to follow just talk and you say now opposition. One by the president will say we are part of governance. There are certain times as possible, even when they dress the common streets. You go don't dress bad, you go don't wear dirty clothes until you say well, you not go know. You not go know that view and that person. We're not you not to even wear the clothes. Now so before you critique, before you comment, say he rebuke the person, turn to yourself and watch if indeed that close, that not they say in your body, whether I did it or not. In this case, we have made instances. The Auditor General, tribunal on the Auditor General, he not state any provision, whether not by law, whether not by waiting the auditor then for do by the standard. So who side and court say the auditor don't do wrong? No side. So because of the lack of referential evidence, na the tribunal reports, I think down there na enough reason for me the president get a rethink, for me could not go to a situation where side will embarrass government. Because for us not voting, not an embarrassment on the SFP, it's an embarrassment on the government of Sierra Leone, and we don't want to make that one be. But in terms of the strength or the oneness of members, them, I want to tell and say we are more than ready, and whether we should vote in the open, whether we should vote in secret, we are so much together under the leadership of Honorable Abo and our for our excellency. We will once again demonstrate we are there not just for us but for the people of Sierra Leone. Just like I will stand during the course of the presentation of the finance bill of 2024, where we even go to the extent for votes against the tax where government introduced when at the 5% for this year and 10% for next year on the importation of rice.
All right, many thanks, Honorable Aon K. We talked to winner the program this morning. We will continue for follow-up with Una on this particular issue. Many thanks for joining at the studio this morning.
Thank you very much, Khadija.
Deputy Opposition Leader to the Parliament, Honorable Aon K. will be the giwi them position on Laratelo Pierce and Tambamamo in issue where they now before them as the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. We don't go table the tribunal reports before Member of Parliament and for looking some debate and vote for remove Laratelo Pierce as Auditor General of Sierra Leone. When they continue the breakfast show, we still get Claude Bami Davis with winner the studio, winner the interim public relation officer for the Law Society Sierra Leone. We then go launch tomorrow at the new Brookfields Hotel. When they come back to you, Claude, earlier you be done they tell we about on a mandate and why on a decide for form this association. Let we look at some of the key things them where Una can look at, because the bar association also all belong. So most of the time where issues then get for do with the law, issues that get for do the constitution, citizens they look up to Una for uphold the rule of law and also ensure say all government accountable, especially on issues them we get for do with the constitution. How this therefore different with the bar association?
As a note where they talk about the purpose for which we established the Law Society, that we don't see say over time the bar association is overwhelmed, and as we plenty we get too many issues for handle. And the Law Society now a body where we establish for restitute or rather restore the image and dignity of lawyers and the judiciary. We know say, I mean, it's no secret that over time the public don't they lost confidence, but I mean, this not to just this short time. Over time, for over a decade, you know, the public don't they lost in trust in the bar association, because they expect say some issues then they with the bar association for take the lead with the bar association or not take the lead. In fact, this is not the purpose we make the Law Society. They come because we want for we restore that dignity. You know, if we not create that platform for we build the confidence of the public, then we not go able to forget that kind of respect the way the profession we don't get. So the Law Society is a fresh breather to the public for say, okay, yes, we know say we don't falter in one or two areas. Then I mean, we take full responsibilities as members of the bar association. Say sometimes we don't let the public down, but now we're forming a body again where they come and can restore that confidence where the public being get by way. It not mean say the bar association not being done to do things right, but some areas and as we say be done the falter, we don't the sit down, we not say nothing. We want for come now and say, okay, if we say we're coming back and this now the same people then we form the bar association, now the same lawyers then in the Law Society, we're here to restore that dignity, and we will definitely comment on public issues and issues of related to law.
You don't distinguish between the two, the Sierra Leone Bar Association and that of the Law Society. But let me look at the reality here. The Sierra Leone Bar Association current contested executive. If una dey come for can complement the work of the Bar Association, for example, how una go complement where this particular executive where they right now, if una happen for launch tomorrow, already there is a big question mark on the executive. How we go for work?
Okay, we want to distinguish the executive and the body. The body is a company. The Sierra Leone Bar Association is a company where they exist in perpetuity unless there is issue of liquidation where the company will fold up. but the company remain for be the company. We get issue with the executive, the one that we hold themselves for say they are directors of the company. We do not have an issue with the establishment of the Bar Association. So we are here, the visions of the Bar Association continue for subsist as provided in M&A, the Bar Association M&A. So we're here to support those objectives, the object clauses of the Bar Association. We're here to complement those visions. We're here to complement those activities. We're not here to complement the one that we purport for be executive. We're here to complement
but now then they run the
association.
affairs the association.
Good. We're questioning them. We are the subscribers to the company, and in fact the members are powerful than the directors because now we own the company. The directors or whosoever hold themselves for be directors, they are just the one that we carry the wheels. But we the members, that is why we'll be able to do the acquisition even without their consent. They don't need to.
On a subscription, what you talk about, on a subscription currently as we talk, is it functional?
Yes, we pay them for a year. We subscription annually. So we paid before the May AGM. So it takes us to 2025 in May for make that annual subscription they expire. So we're paid up members, we remain to be members, and even when the annual subscription in 2025 would have expired, we will continue to pay a subscription. So like I say, you know, when we get the thoughts of this law society is, as I say, we're not here to compete. We're here to complement, and it's part of. And one of the things where we focus on also is to unify and unite the lawyers, professionals, because we already know, see, there has been some form of dissension, there has been some form of division. The law society is here to bridge that gap and unify the body of lawyers.
Claude, as more as you explain about una work una can for Kanto, I'm sure say a lot of viewers then go confused because una are members of the Bar Association, and you still continue to emphasize on that, say, una are members them, and una still believe in una association. Now, the Law Society of Sierra Leone, una the launch and tomorrow, and any association gets for those numbers. And a lot of people get this perception, say, una get huge numbers of the lawyer them. So if una they go form a parallel body, how you go assure the public say una no go cripple the Bar Association?
Okay, I mean, one way we want for sure say we would not cripple the Bar Association, not for make we maintain we membership in the Bar Association. Okay, we they make this example. We have you a journalist, you have Sludge. Okay, I shall say the Sierra Leone Reporters Union come up because Sludge did, but then they say, okay, let us have another body. We go deal with reporters. So you have Sludge, you have Sierra Leone Reporters Union, you have WIMSA, Women in Media for Sierra Leone. So I mean, me not a journalist, but I know say all of them institutions or them bodies and they were formed on the information say, because times they evolve now, the scope of journalism they become broader. Let us have sections or sects within the journalism for cater for certain things, and that is exactly the thing.
And then they only work within a consensus.
Yes.
Sludge fully involved in all the activities of them body that we don't call.
Very well.
And the Reporters Union just there for look at the welfare of the reporter them.
Yes.
WIMSA just there for look at the welfare of we the woman journalists them.
Good.
Law society different in this context to try for explain.
Okay.
The executive, the contested executive, they're fully aware say this law society they can exist.
Yes.
Okay.
They're fully aware, and we.
And then you not them blessing.
Well, we not a seek for them blessing, because we know say it is a complementing body. If we were coming as competitors to the Bar Association, then there you will see the confusion. But I should say everybody go embrace the approach. Say this is a body where they can help with, as with man say, a finger cannot lift a pebble. So because one institution don't they, and we see say they are overwhelmed, we self know because we're members of the institution. So let us have this body where we can support this institution for take the
But
welfare
me
of
so
lawyers.
on aware as under the twist today, because the parents' body, for example, if one not get the blessings of the parents' body, how you go see the set up an organization for can complement the effort, but the parents' body one not get a direct blessing. One invite them, for example, to the lunch.
Yes, we have invited them. We don't invite the titular head of the bar, the Attorney General. We don't invite the judiciary. We have invited the Speaker of Parliament, who is a lawyer. We have invited all related personalities.
What about the contested executive?
No, we have invited the Bar Association. We have invited the Bar Association. And
there is
the Bar
an
Association
executive running the affairs.
No, that executive is what we're questioning. So we cannot invite the executive. We have invited the body of lawyers, we are the company, the Bar Association, for make them be represented. You see, we not come for pose any fight with this. And the issue of parent body, we not say their parent body. They're not the parent body. We're saying this has been a body that has been established in 1965, okay? Now, because of the scope of legal issues, don't they expand, with membership don't they expand, we are forming another body to complement. So it is not like we're seeking their consent as parent body. This is a body, okay, take for example, 50-50. Now being an institution where they articulate women's issues. But because the issues then begin plenty, you find out so you begin get an initiative, you begin get other things where they can complement. When our initiative was formed, they don't go say, let's get the blessing of 50-50. Because 50-50 no say this body where they come for can support women.
So after a cut back to owner just come up and
well, that is the thing.
All man see the fight owner just come up.
Well, I don't say initially. This issue of law society, you are a journalist, you can find out from what I'm saying. You can investigate on what I'm saying. It don't there for quite long. We agree maybe situation don't provoke the execution of this vision. But it has always been a desire for get the law society functioning in consonance with the Bar Association.
The reason why plenty people go think so the examples them we they give this morning not go work in this context where we look at a professional body. The Sierra Leone Bar Association, on a membership, for example, you say on all where they can set up this body, still subscribe to membership na the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Would you be attending, for example, activities of the bar? Una get for the get functions and meetings, una get for the day part of them, as well as una get this law society. They go for the work that way.
Yes, the only issue we have now is that because the one them way they hold themselves for the directors, we are questioning their legitimacy and the matter is in court. We not go say we they follow them because we are questioning them until the court determines their legitimacy. Okay, maybe that will keep us. I mean, then they go hold we a little bit. But as I said, the institution they remain forbid. Let us say. The courts say yes, they are legitimate. They're there for a term. If the term expires, that is if the courts say they are legitimately elected. You know, I would not want to go to details because it's a matter now before the court. But if the courts say that they're there for a term, and let us say their term expires, it doesn't mean when the term expires, some other directors come, then we cannot say we are not part of it. So if we say they are legitimately elected, their time expires, we continue to be members of the association.
The law society don't go through registration process as we talk?
Yes, very well so. We are duly registered and you know, we are lawyers. We cannot establish a body we not get legal backing. In fact, we are duly registered, properly registered, and we know say we're a legitimate body, and on the launching we'll disclose or rather make public we mode of registration and show to the public how we are.
Because that's how I ask you, say if somebody contests this on a registration when I don't go through, waiting will for be the outcome. If for example somebody gonna court say they contest this particular law society Sierra Leone Africa launch because there is a Sierra Leone Bar Association.
Yes. We will refer to Section 26 of 1991 Constitution, it clearly states that there is the protection of the freedom of assembly and association. And we know say the bodies them were established for the register bodies or associations, they're aware of that provision, and that is why we have been duly registered. The Constitution gives anybody the right for making form a own association or organization once you go through the processes. And we have been through the processes. So if somebody come and say it is challenge, we get certificates of registration. And that is the prima facie evidence for sure say this is a legitimate body duly registered according to the laws of Sierra Leone.
Claude, earlier you allude to the fact, say, owner as a bar association don't be quiet for far too long. And this now open secrets. A lot of Sierra Leoneans, especially when it comes to the media, civil society, and groups are supposed to function as pressure group. Then get the opinion, say, they don't be quiet. They don't come out for make them position them on critical issues them where they happen, especially with campaign governance. Now that the Law Society, they come up, you say na a breath of fresh air, how na going to say on uphold, especially the rule of law as lawyers them?
We're challenged by the events that will happen over the years. And if we don't be the face of the Law Society and fighting for make the independence of the Bar Association be respected, we know we'll come back and can't follow that path. We will be an embarrassment to society. So even when we think about the establishment of this body, we don't challenge ourselves, say we not allow any, nobody is saying lawyers cannot belong to political parties because we're all political animals. But we are saying that you should not bring your political loyalty into the Bar Association or the Law Society, you know. So we're challenged by that, and we no say we not go ever get a situation wherein we allow politicians them for come in and can't tell we waiting for do or out for one with society or with association. So we know that that is at the back of our minds, and we know say the formation of this is to restore the confidence of the public towards lawyers and the legal profession. And so we have not lost sight of that. We'll maintain that, and you will prove us right or wrong afterwards.
All right, Claude Bame Davis, continue for the with me at the studio in an interim PRO for the Law Society Sierra Leone. They are this morning, they tell you about this society where they go launch tomorrow. We they come back to you shortly, and remember, so you still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online TV. And before we take a short commercial break, a quick reminder that the Liberty Online TV first anniversary celebration will be done launch the project, and we they encourage you to follow Liberty Online TV for close to 1 year now for invest into this particular platform, because I believe so you self won't forget a genuine platform like this. Also, we go speak truth to power and ensure say we bring come the answers to all the questions we on our way out there don't they ask, especially in terms of the one they when our duty bearers them. Well, for let this continue, we need your support. If you know say you dey salon, you want for send whatever little you get to the team, you can send them to 074-200-545, and don't forget to be don't get specific dates of events and we don't announce to una the 16th of November. We go forget hike with Liberty to the Mambo Waterfall. Also, we go gather na Mambo Junction 7 o'clock in the morning for do this walk to Mambo Waterfall. And also we go forget we grand dinner and dance when at the 29th of November. And if you want forget details for all the tickets and we're not there, we'll make them very reasonable so that everybody go able to take part at this event. Just call 074-200-545 when at the official number that day, or if you get contact of any of Winner Liberty Online TV, feel free for reach out to we and secure your own tickets now, because the tickets and don't they go out so fast. Well, we continue with the breakfast show and we take short break and can look at more issues.
It's a brand new song for our customers. Where they back with us all over the universe. Thank you for
Save small and win big. UBA, they celebrate 75 years of better banking service. And as alone, the bank done there for 15 years now. This na big celebration, and we want give back to we wonderful customer them. We don't make we business go find one for the past 75 years with the UBA Savings Legacy promo. Save small and get your own share upon these 350,000 leones. 30 customer them go get the chance for win cash prize every quarter. Just put 2,000 leones and above na your account. And the more you put 2,000 and above na your account, na the more you go increase your chance for win more. No wait till kapu the chance now. Your legacy starts today. The draw them go happen inside September and December 2024. Join UBA for celebrate 75 years of excellence. UBA, Africa's global bank.
money in my pockets, from what I want correct. Customer service be excellent. Now that's make we the top now the continent.
As Liberty Online TV, the 1 year inside this November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then at Mambo Junction, they wait for una 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give, and you go get the Liberty Polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment. We get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the Polo then already now, or call na this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time where you for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all feel we safe, now nobody own. You wanna get too much, we go down to belly.
All right, we still continue with the breakfast show, and we get Claude Bami Davis with we at the studio. We are the interim public relation officer for the Law Society Sierra Leone. We then go launch tomorrow at the New Brookfields Hotel. Claude, let we look at how ONA GEFO they do on our operations as an organization. And earlier, you talk about the division where they within ONA the lawyers then now. So how ONA as an association go come together and try for bring everybody on board?
Okay, then first is that we have extended invitation to all of the members of the bar association, you see, and that is one way for make we unite, or we bring the unity to lawyers, because once everybody when a lawyer come and be a member of the Law Society of Sierra Leone, now the first step then they to unifying us as lawyers. Again, we go get activities then. We go get occasions wherein we go able to put lawyers them together, get seminars, talk about the way forward. We have a lot in store for make we able for bridge this gap with the as a result of the May, because I mean, as I say, it is no secret that there are issues, but that is why we have said let us have this, which is a fresh body. But then so when we get into it, we know say this is a fresh body and we can be united in that body, and it's a body we are political. We not create for any support to any political party. So this is a level playing field for everyone. And again, you see, one of the approach now that imagine we get lawyers them way they overseas, they practice in other country. but they don't ever be part of the bar association. So you see, we focus is to get them on board, and then we unite with them. Not only we within a salon, we get international members them, we practice in other jurisdictions. So this is a way of unifying lawyers, you know, and we have the duty to bring the institution or the body of lawyers together.
So what's the lay down criteria for people who want to be members?
Okay, first of all, the one that we attend the launch tomorrow, okay, and the subscribers to the body, they are the first founder members of the law society. Then subsequently after tomorrow, everybody would otherwise apply. If you're not in attendance tomorrow, you can apply. There is application form where you apply for be a member of the law society. Also, you see, we have not only limited the membership to just being lawyers. You get another category of membership. We are the honorary membership. For that one, then we don't contribute to the development of law, don't contribute to the maintenance of good governance or the protection and promotion of good governance, the rule of law and democracy. We go identify them and give them honorary membership in the law society. So we have various categories of membership.
Now we look at the Teona do on AGM. All man see how we turn around, and at the same venue na they go, and even before now we there at the studio, don't they hear some rumors about the AG filing some papers for stop the launching. How prepared if then they happen eventually?
Okay, we self don't see the social media thing there, and for we are lawyers, we still demand say na rumor until we're served with the papers, and not just the papers, the court order, the injunctory from proceeding with the name Sierra Leone. All right. So when we receive those papers, it is our duty as lawyers to review our position, and then we address that accordingly to waiting the papers say or waiting the court go say. We don't want to be seen as fighting against anybody. In fact, if the injunction comes from the AG, who is the titular head of the bar, we can only engage him, right? And we share a vision to them. But when we receive those papers, we will review our position, and then we go address them accordingly. We know say we are a body legitimately registered as per the law of Sierra Leone. However, we, as we say, we don't want to be seen fighting or competing with anybody. We avoid every occasion. We will come with them through a tweet for prevent the launch of this body, because we believe it is the way to go for let we help in building our democracy and protecting the rule of law and good governance. We will avoid every occasion. So if we review with position, we say, oh, we are using something that maybe is prescribed by law not to use, we will review that and we comply. We don't have to fight with anyone, but until then we have not received any papers yet, and we remain for say it appears as a rumor.
From the one that we don't express interest so far, how the numbers stand like?
Oh, a very good numbers. We're overwhelmed by the response. I may not want to state the number here, but come tomorrow to Brookfields Hotel, the new Brookfields Hotel, and you will see the overwhelming support and membership of the Law Society.
In terms of security, because we know what's be happen when we want to get to AGM, we've been see the police and they and all waiting be happen that day. They waiting don't put in place for ensure say the one day we want to invite are safe.
Okay, so that is one reason we always emphasize say we are not establishing to compete with the bar association. That issue being able to do with the bar association. Now, this is not the bar association. This is another professional body established. And we know, say, government is aware of the provision of Section 26. We say freedom of association and assembly. And being a democratic government, we know say they go uphold that day. So we understand the issue we've been there around the bar association, we make police then go, but this is a separate body. And we are optimistic that the government or the state institutions would not do anything for prevent we from going. We believe in that, and that is why we're saying this is a body of professionals, and we're going to a quiet place. We launch it just like any other body we go launch an association without any
not require police clearance because now for on eventualities.
Yes, this is a body and association. We don't. It is for lawyers and lawyers only. We're not extending it to public. We're not going to get for block traffic. Now one corner with the go na Brookfields Hotel, Allman Drive with the motorcar go park. We're not going for process. We're not going for protest. Nothing. So we just go quietly and get everybody launched, and then that's it.
You were there this morning, interim PRO. We charged with the responsibility for talk for the Law Society. Who else make up of the interim executive body?
Well, we get for unveil that tomorrow, so we no want for disclosure, because if I can't disclose the interim body now, me don't come to the public because I have to be interfacing with the public. But if I can't disclose that now, then the launching will be of no moment, you know. But again, I want to emphasize or state to the public, say, whatever we did launch tomorrow and the interim body is only there for 3 months. We're going to follow democracy to its letter.
Yeah, because now that I just want to ask you, say, how long this interim body go charge with the affairs of the association, and how una go ensure say una go into elections? Because we the media not come back and criticize una for things them wanna stand up for.
Exactly. So the interim body will be unveiled tomorrow. Only get a duty for run the affairs of the Law Society for 3 months. After 3 months, we will have an AGM where we get election. The people that we go want for lead the Law Society go contest, and then get the popular mandate. In fact, when you go through the articles, you see we have addressed, because we don't see all of the gaps in the Bar Association. We fend we safe, USA we fend we safe so today. So the Law Society don't come for correct that. And in fact, we on for going to election, we article say there is going to be an election management committee where they get 3 senior practitioners, not one. So not one person or they go say in can give veto and do what he want to do. We have 3 senior, and the most senior amongst those 3, 9 they be the chief returning officer. So you have 3 people, and we have always noted that when you get 3, it's an odd number. If you come to a point where you get for votes, you know, say you will always have 2 against 1. So whatever the 2 says or the 2 say is what we're going by. So we don't put all of those things in place for get a free, smooth, and fair electoral process. After 3 months, where the interim go down stabilize the boat, and then we get to executive for take way through the activities and affairs of the Law Society.
Claude, I go assure the viewers them when they watch you this morning with all the beautiful things the way you don't talk, say, on one can do, on one for ensure, say, on a fill that gap will be done there, especially issues them we get for do with the law. How you go assure viewer then say the Law Society go stand the test of time, because a lot of breakaway organization them not can stand the test of time. Then not be say if a change of executive happen at the Bar Association, slowly una kill back the Law Society.
Okay, that's a very good one. We are saying we are complementing. We assure the public, say, whatever it is, the Bar Association will remain to be the Bar Association. The Law Society will remain to be a body where they support the visions of the Bar Association. We not go kill any of these 2 associations, because we see, say, these associations are twins, and we go walk hand in hand for make we uphold the ethics, etiquettes, and reputation of the profession and its members. You
All
are
right.
assured of that.
All right, Claude, continue for the with at the studio. We'll come back to you shortly. We'll continue with the breakfast show, and now they can look at the market series where we can do. Outside the Liberty Online TV team can go to different markets them for know the price of different commodities them where people can go out there for go get, especially the team them for it. Well, today the team go work at na Congo market, outside and go check the price for pepper because reports have been reached Liberty Online TV now that from the last time where the team been go to now the price of pepper be don't count down. Well, for now we know if this is not true, the team go work as David Yankee say go now reports.
Why pepper in price now if it don't fall more than this? Why no they fall now because of this foreign currency? Now what things not can do for we now they pull on a Guinea. Now Guinea the dollar it gets really easy now this nation and make everything on stagnate. People they struggle because like pepper when we don't be they get and I will get shots, we they get them from Guinea, we they get them from Liberia. Just because of this foreign currency, they're not able to settle last side. That's really cause make people in the strangle for certain things and pepper. Then tell them now they get an trillion, then at 1.5. It not go so easy. Let it fall again. Now even down to them fruits there, so them vegetable. Certain things they will not can get here because we are not enough. They pull on a Guinea. Just because of right now where this dollar business. Now this will make Papa government like a fed up. Settle for we. This dollar rate, Guinea them money no ever day on top with money, but now Guinea them money day on top with money.
Alright, so how much of they buy the pepper for bag before then say that I won't have the seller 18,000 for cup?
We be they buy an internet, they buy 2 million, 3 million. We they buy up to them 4 million. That depends on how they go buy. Where the dollar make, the easy. Adjust them like so. Now we say where we own, don't come out now make we able get on this price. But where you see we own siege when they go pull them, it not go easy for you.
So how much we can buy right now for bag going on like 8,000?
Now we can buy so tell 1,200,000, 1,500,000. Now like that's no more.
So you feel say this 1,500,000, 1,200,000 one can buy is okay for one of the market some there?
For me, I go back for them, but wait for the lane man, down to the office workers then. And the strength because if the salary you reach Amos, it not go really easy for you because you get for pay strength if you know me don't girls. You get for leave. Now let's come to the ministers the way they pay, with the they say 100 million, 50 million. The one day where they work in the office, they strain. Because they don't pay you 1 million, 2 million, you not do for your family. You got to pay strength, you got to pay school fee. It's not really easy and you want to you picking land. Waiting you not sabi, you want you picking sabi. So Papa government waiting we they beg you for. First for let you first na this dollar side. Let them able shape them. This dollar side, let them able shape them. Let them able shape them. Let it go able make and I want let you seek the face of God. Ask God for in direction. Me I can tell you say man walk so. God walk so. Sometimes the right direction, but if God directs you, they able miss.
All right, from the market series, they will come back in the studio and quickly they look at few of the messages they will don't send. They will go can to Claude Bami Davis for respond to some of the messages. Then will go wrap up the program. The first hour they come out from Macmillan Carter na Facebook. It say how the Law Society plans to foster unity within the legal community and ensure that both it and the Sierra Leone Bar Association can coexist effectively. Additionally, what specific measures the Law Society will implement to promote transparency and accountability, especially given the criticism surrounding recent governance issues.
We look at small messages we don't come now. The program Mystic Nadwazak say good to hear from the studio guest. Transparency and accountability are key in whatever we are doing. We are getting these fractions because of lack of accountability and transparency in the last Bar Association elections, that we are full of many controversies, which is not good for the institution like Bar Association.
All right, I just take one more because of time, and this gets for do the interview we'll do with Honorable Aon K. They say this is a wake-up call for all Sierra Leoneans. Be strong, go out and tell these honorables that we are paying them.
All right, the final one when we go look at because of time. We get Ibrahim Mukhtar Toure say, this is a wake-up call for all Sierra Leoneans to be strong. Go out there and tell these honorables that we are paying them. Also, Mohamed Jallo say, APC executive, if you don't stop, the SLPP will never take you guys serious.
All right, well, from the messages and the quickly recount to Claude, there's a message there for you where somebody will ask some salient questions.
Yes, I think the person they asked say how we plan for foster unity between the Bar Association and the Law Society. I think one of the steps we don't take, now that we have not ceased to be members of the Bar Association. So whilst we reform the Law Society, we remain for being members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. And we cannot fight against ourselves. So that is the very first thing. It would have been a different position if we say we don't left the Bar Association, we don't go open, we own, then there is a split. But there is no split. We understand the issues are there, and we're regularizing our activities within the court when it comes to the Bar Association. But there is nothing like a split from within the bar for forming the Law Society. So there is unity. This fracas will not happen. This is what we're going to fight against, and make sure say the Law Society come and engage with the Bar Association for make we foster unity in the profession. We are not losing sight of the fact say we're questioning the legitimacy of the one that we hold themselves for be directors of the company. We will question that, we will continue to question that until it is determined according to law, and then we move. But we remain to be members, and we're working hand in hand with each other. That is why we've invited the body, we've invited the titular head of the bar, the Attorney General, we've invited the judiciary. We have not left anyone out. We are hoping that we will work as complementing bodies to each other.
Aside unveiling the interim executive tomorrow, na the launching of the Law Society, what else again somebody for anticipate for?
You know, in fact, the issue of unity starts there, because after the formal ceremony, we will launch, we'll get an interactive moment where all the lawyers will get a social evening. We will talk with differences, you know. We hope say the one that way the Bar Association, the executive will be there. We can talk, we can interact. In as much as we have our differences, we are not enemies. Okay, we are on principle. We are dealing with principles. We are dealing with issues. We are not dealing with personalities. So we'll have interactive moments. We'll talk around things. We'll talk around issues, and maybe by the next week, Unagoyeri some different position.
So meanwhile, for the benefits of the public, where we don't follow the whole issue since the Sierra Leone Bar Association incident's been happened, what are the latest updates regarding Una settling discuss that we wanna get?
We believe in the court, and since the matter is before the court, we trust that the court will appropriately determine the issue. Mind you, not we take them to court. They took us to court, say we not for use the Sierra Leone Bar Association name and all. So they have taken us to court, and we have questioned their legitimacy whilst responding to their papers. So we're waiting for the court. Anything, we are respecters of the law. Anything where the law say, we would comply. So if the law if we have to appeal, if we not believe in the judgment, we will appeal until it gets to the point, to the last court of arbitration or trial, which is the Supreme Court. And then whatever the Supreme Court says, if we have to go to that length, we will go there, and then we stick by it.
But that's about us say, what if we're not gonna court all them proceedings and they don't, and then tell us say this is a legitimate body and you guys need to work with them?
We have nothing to say. I mean, as I say, if we're dissatisfied with any decision, there is a forum for appeal. If we appeal, the Court of Appeal say also they maintain the decision of a high court, we'll go to the Supreme Court. If we appeal in the Supreme Court, which is the last court, we will just have to stick by the law and comply.
All right, somebody they ask, say, how una go compliment the Bar Association Kribobo at Facebook. They say, how una go compliment them when una they question the legitimacy of the executive.
So I don't make that clear. The visions of the Bar Association remain in our M&A. That is what we're complimenting. We're not complimenting the executive. We're complementing the visions of the Bar Association, the object clauses. And if you look, we Sefion M&A, now virtually the same except for a few things. So it is to support those visions. We're here to support those visions. So let us distinguish the executive will the question from the institution. We have been set up to support the institution, complement the institution, and not the executive.
So if somebody officially want for work with lawyer in a salon, also you go advise the person for go. Who that if for go to? Where una na complementing body?
You can come to either body. You can come to we. It depends on the decision of the person. If the person believes, say, oh, law society them can better articulate me interest, they can come to us. If you believe the Bar Association can better articulate your interest, you go to the Bar Association. We're all members of those bodies, the two bodies. You can find us at the Law Society, and you can find us in the Bar Association.
But officially, all that them, they represent the body of lawyers as it is.
Right now?
We're not going to launch. Officially.
You have the Law Society and you have the Bar Association. So they come, as I say, we mandate them now for support each other. We have not distinguished, we have not solely, or entirely driven away from the visions of the profession. So if you want to come to us, you can come to us. And it is about how we project with it. If you think, say, the Law Society can better articulate your interest, you can come to the Law Society. If you in your judgment think, say, oh, I can go to the Bar Association because it has existed before the Law Society, you can go there. You will still find us there.
All right, Claude Bami Davis. So, Tuma, I hear you talk about a social evening and when I will get interaction, the invitation open to the public. We self can come.
Oh, yes, well. Of course, una the first port of call. We want una for day, so una go see how lawyers actually they comport themselves.
No, una be don't lost that day.
Yes,
no. We can't comport una self. Una be don't lost that.
This is a fresh breather. I said that. See, we all go see. We have turned around and we want to uphold and maintain and restore the dignity of a profession.
All right, thank you very much, Claude Bami Davis. Well, if you want to go support the lawyers them tomorrow, Claude there this morning at the interim public relation officer, I don't explain how they get for work, waiting get for be the mandate, and how long the interim executive will then go unveil tomorrow, go on the affairs of the association, then go do an election, also then go get a new body. Well, tomorrow then they launch this association, now the new Brookfields Hotel. If you're interested, you want for go there, Claude don't get an open invitation. Go to man at the new Brookfields Hotel at 4. Then they launch this association where now some group of lawyers then come together and decide, say, for complement the work of the Bar Association, they forget a Law Society. Many thanks, Claude, and we wish you a very successful launch tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Khadija and Mabel, and thank you very much, Liberty.
All right. Well, don't forget, Liberty Anniversary still gone, the project still there. No matter how little, send your donation to the numbers them where you they see, where they display on the screen. And on the 29th of November, don't forget for join we. If you want for meet with all na Liberty, join we now the View Hotel and Restaurant at the rooftop as they do a fundraising dinner. We want to get our funds for sustain this platform. We want to get our funds for ensure so we'll continue for be free, fearless, and inclusive in all we broadcast the way they do. Princess Pierce Nine produced this program. Musa Saokoma, Emmanuel Malik Campbell, Dennis Kamara, and Abdul Kago, and then give technical support to the production team. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed day.
All right, and don't forget, say the 16th of November also, we go for do the hike with Liberty. Outside the t-shirts, them don't go out. Now you can just send your 300 leons or come now with 33 Bathurst Street office so that you save go put in forget your own t-shirts where you go use for the hike with Liberty on the 16th of November. Until we meet again, Mabel Kabade, say get a good day and goodbye.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time where you for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe now nobody own. You wanna get with too much we go down.
As Liberty Online TV, the 1 year inside this November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then na Mambo Junction, they wait for una 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give. And you go get the Liberty Polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment we get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the Polo then already now, or call now this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count. As Liberty Online TV, the 1 year inside this November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then na Mambo Junction, they wait for una 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give. And you go get the Liberty Polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment we get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the Polo then already now, or call now this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.